Even more, a discipline driven by desire. No matter how hard you study, the ones with the most heart pass the test. This subtle intertwining of body, mind, and soul is manifested as the boxers leave the controlled confines of the gym for the ring of fire. Passion will be painted on the canvas tonight in the Ballroom Blitz at the St. Paul River Center. St. Paul, Minnesota. It is Friday night boxing here on Fox Sports Net. And we are excited for this one because we think we have got a card that is about the best that the city of St. Paul and the upper Midwest has seen in ages. We are inside the ballroom for world-class boxing. It's the Ballroom Blitz tonight from the River Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Matt McConnell, and I'm with David Bontempo here tonight. David, you talk about a great double main event. This is going to be a lot of fun here tonight.
It really is. We've got regional dominance here, the Midwest, the upper Midwest, and we've got some themes within that. First of all, the mentoring aspect. We've got Buddy McGirt, world-class championship trainer, and we'll see him in his first fight here with Zach Walters in the first fight that we're going to see. And Zach Walters, who is a psychology major, is happy that he's learning from the Zen master, Buddy McGirt. And we're also going to see Grover Wiley. He really personifies the blue-collar aspect of people. Here's a guy that works 12 hours as a car salesman when he's not boxing. Then he boxes on either side of that, so he gets up at 3:45 in the morning, and guess what? He sleeps about 4 hours a night.
Just like a typical boxer, a fighter, total dedication. And, well, what about the weigh-in? The weigh-in yesterday, you talk about it was all business.
Well, these guys are getting down to what was important for them, as we've got Perez is coming in here, and then Zach Walters coming in there, coming in at a good weight, 173. And we were joking about the fact that he could get up to heavyweight, but he doesn't think so. He figures he'll be okay doing it just like that. Very relaxed weigh-in, very businesslike, and everybody was pretty happy to be there.
Well, we're waiting the arrival of the fighters that are coming in here for the main event, and here they come.
We'll see Zach Walters and Michael Wood. Wood is coming in here first. He is from St. Louis, and he also has a big-name guy with him, Harold Petty, who was an excellent fighter in the 80s, has taken over, and he is the trainer now of Michael Wood. Michael Wood said, I know I have to put on a show if I want to win in front of his hometown crowd.
Well, the fighters make their way to the ring here, and I'll tell you what, the atmosphere here tonight is absolutely electric. We've seen some good action already, Dave, and we are ready for this double main event.
Well, action fights will bring people out. People like to look at the fight card and say, hey, wait a minute, either I recognize this guy or I don't know who's going to win the fight. And these are the key elements that make boxing very big.
Well, a good look there at Wood as he gets ready. Wood will be in the red corner.
As we get ready for the official introductions, Amy Hayes is here, and she'll be taking us through. We're awaiting the arrival of Zach Walters, and here is the university psychology major himself.
Well, Jungle Boy, and hey, how about it? He's from Madagascar, and he's got the gear to go with it.
He has a good fan following. A lot of attention pre-fight was on Zach. He spent all those years in Madagascar and then took up boxing 8.5 years ago in Fergus Falls, and now has come on, done a nice job. Sparred with Antonio Tarver, who became a very big name himself, and he impressed Buddy McGirt. That opened up a big door, and so now Zach Walters goes down to Vero Beach to train.
Well, let's take a look at the tail of the tape in this one half of the double main event.
As you take a look at these numbers, Walters is 6'3". He has a towering advantage in terms of height and in terms of reach over Wood. So the records are comparable, the knockout records are there. But that big number, 74 and 67, that is the most telling statistic and will be a major storyline in this fight.
Well, we're just about ready. It should be a great battle. Walters, Wood, we can't wait. Neither can they. We'll have the opening round right after this.
From pure, pristine Alaska comes the wild salmon. The rigors of swimming freely in icy waters give these salmon their unparalleled flavor and texture. Introducing Subway Restaurant's wild Alaskan salmon. It's always fished, never farmed. Enjoy it now as a fresh toasted sub, in a wrap, or on a salad. You don't have to be an Alaskan bear to catch your wild salmon. Subway, eat fresh.
Right now, during Dodge Truck Days, we've got the power. From off-the-line power to power off the road. To the genuine Hemi power available under the hood of Dodge Ram 1500 and Durango. Even Dakota, with the largest overall interior, is powered by the only available V8 in its class. So hurry to your Dodge dealer before the power runs out on Truck Days. During Truck Days, get 0% financing plus great package discounts, plus February bonus cash for total savings up to $9,000.
The best damn sports show, period. Television's greatest late-night sports show has raised the bar again. Join Tom Arnold and John Sally as they cut loose with the biggest stars in sports and entertainment. It's late-night television reinvented.
I don't know if you're going to go for this. Oh, yes. Oh, my God.
The best damn sports show, period. Weeknights on FSN.
With the St. Paul River Center is proud to present to you an evening of world-class professional boxing. Tonight's bouts are sanctioned by the Association of Boxing Commissions. Your director in attendance is Mr. Joseph Mason. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ballroom Blitz. Let me ask you, St. Paul, Minnesota, are you ready to box on box? Let's get right to it. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks. He weighs in at 173 pounds. His record, 12 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, and 7 of those wins coming by way of knockout. From St. Louis, Missouri, he is Michael Wood. We go across the ring now to my right, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighs in at 173 pounds. His record, 9 wins, 1 loss, and 8 of those wins coming by outstanding knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, representing UMD Duluth, Minnesota, Zach the Jungle Boy Walters. And to referee, a man in charge of the action, Mark Nelson. We'd like to keep the mic hot for the instructions, please.
Gentlemen, you've already received your instructions in the dressing room. You know exactly what I expect. Give me a good, clean fight and protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
And so the referee has parted them. Remember, no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell. And the butt rule, after 4 rounds, the fight becomes official. Anything before that, if an intentional, unintentional butt causes the fight to end, it would be a technical draw.
Well, Dave Jungle Boy comes in riding a 4-game fight win streak. And his opponent, Michael Wood, coming off a TKO just a few weeks ago in 6 rounds against his opponent.
And the interesting thing now is, for both fighters, in a way, this is their first fight. Because we've got the TV element here, which is very significant. So a lot more people are going to know about both of these fighters after the next few minutes. And for Zach Walters, the element of Buddy McGirt in his corner, significant to him. He feels he can do about 1 million things better now, all little things, than he could before he met Buddy McGirt.
Early on, first of 8 rounds here in one half of the double main event. St. Paul, Minnesota.
On the other side of the coin, Michael Wood getting Harold Petty to be in his corner, and that is an equally excellent mark to have someone in your corner like that, a good instructor and a good motivator. So you're looking at 2 fighters who are not only stepping up in the stakes of their careers, but each of them landed a major addition in the corner, and that's not too common.
Jungle Boy coming back with a couple of lefts. He gets a right there.
A good uppercuts here by Zach Walters against the attacking Michael Wood. Now, the key thing for Zach Walters is he could make this fight somewhat easier if he can stay on the outside and use his jab a lot. A 7-inch reach advantage is prominent.
Well, he's definitely got the crowd behind him here. Connecting with a right.
Excellent right hand by Zach Walters. These are good shots he's throwing in here behind the jab.
Now they're chanting Duluth here at Rivers Center.
Now, he became quite a draw in the whole deal. A lot of attention on Zach Walters and the proximity from Duluth to St. Paul. And here's Wood coming back at him, and some good, excellent action by both guys on the inside.
Pretty even first round, first of 8. A half a minute to go in the opening round.
It will be interesting all night to see how Michael Woods tries to compensate for this massive reach disadvantage.
Oh, Jungle Boy with a great series here. Well, that flurry was what? He landed at least 8 or 10 there, didn't he?
He got quite a few in, and Woods' game.
First round has come to an end. Not a great action in that first round, Dave.
Well, we had Woods on the inside, and on the outside it's Zach Walters. So here they are coming together. Walters with an excellent right uppercut there. A signature punch because it tells Woods there's a cover charge for getting inside. Good hook by Walters as well. You get another look at the good right uppercut. And Zach Walters having it all his way. And this is discouraging for Woods because this is where he should be doing his best work. You figure Walters will dominate outside, but Woods was hoping he would do a better job inside than what he showed there.
Wood getting maybe the middle part of the round. Jungle Boy, though, Zach Walters really finishing strong.
Yeah, he made quite a good statement at the end, and the round would go into his book.
Here we go, start of round 2.
Now, Buddy McGirt would love to see Zach Walters dominate from outside. He threw the jab, and then that set up the right hand. But he was not vulnerable after he threw the right hand because he set it up from the outside.
Well, this second round, Dave, really taking along the script of round number 1.
Walters on the outside well, and Wood is a tough customer. He'll battle his way on the inside. Now, when you're 7 inches smaller on the reach, what you like to do is bob and weave. Make yourself a smaller target, get on the inside, and try to work there and not get hit with the uppercuts. But Walters is not controlling Wood that way. Wood can just walk in, so we've got a barn burner potential slugfest.
Walters doing a good job there on the ropes. He got off him. And
that's one place he would not like to be. No need to be there for Zach Walters. He showed the jab look and then threw a hook. And that's an excellent right hand by Walters. If he sits down on these punches a little more, plants himself, he will get a lot of power, maybe even enough to put Wood on the floor.
Walters connecting with a couple of great lefts here in round 2.
Now, as nice as his work looks, for Walters, what he wants to do is throw double jabs, keep the jab in the face of Wood, then he can throw the power shots behind it without getting caught. Woods is hurt.
Yeah, big right there by Zach Walters. It's all Zach Walters here in the late portion of this second round. Don't forget, Dave, 8 knockouts in his 9 wins.
Hey, he's a guy that's been used to starting fast. But the test of him over time will be how he moves up and goes all the way. 8 rounds, 10 rounds, 12 rounds. They'd want to see that before they put him in anything major.
Final round, final seconds of round number 2.
Hey, Scott.
Michael Wood, Zach Jungle Boy Walters. Here we go for round 3.
Zach Walters having it his way stylistically. He's got a guy who is tailor-made. Michael Wood comes right at him. Straight ahead guy, doesn't have to look for him, and he has the reach advantage. That's a built-in blessing.
Don't think for a minute that Michael Wood can't go with the brawl type of tactics. He had a wild one in St. Charles in November against Sean Crowdis. They're fighting after the bell.
He can win the slugfests. It's a difficult thing for him, though. Even though that's his best style, when you match up against a guy who's taller than you, you have to take your best shot. But you can see how difficult it gets. You basically have 2 jobs when you're the smaller guy like this. Your first job is to get inside, and then you have to be effective. Now, for Wood, what he doesn't know is the stamina of Walters, because Walters has had his share of quick fights, and what his chin is like. You never know until you land your best shot.
Walters trying to go inside. Connecting with a right. Dave, both fighters here in round 3, evident that they're heavy punchers.
Yeah, they come to be aggressive, offensive-minded, power-minded. These guys are used to having their power turn fights around. And what you're seeing in Michael Wood here is he's trying to take advantage of his small stature to force the fight inside. And Zach Walters saying, okay, you want to do that? I'll pound you to the ribs. As he lands another good right hand to the rib. That's been his best shot. That's on automatic pilot, that right hand by Walters to the rib area of Wood. It's a good shot.
Under a minute remaining in round 3.
And these shots by Zach Walters to the rib area, to the body, probably will take their toll over time and may take a lot out of Michael Wood.
Well, Walters has landed quite a few.
And a nice sneaky uppercut by Zach Walters. Able to disguise it.
Closing seconds of round 3 here tonight in St. Paul. Well, it's been nonstop action. Go back to that second round.
Yeah, there was a good uppercut by Zach Walters. And here is where Michael Wood is standing straight up, and he cannot do that. He's a smaller fighter. He cannot stand straight up. You'll notice that in round 3, he adjusted from this, and what you're seeing is one good reason why. In round 3, he tried to duck down a little bit more, make himself smaller, and so Zach Walters adjusted and went downstairs more. So a little ebb and flow between both guys.
Good showmanship going back and forth in this one.
Good action here. There's a jab that Wood got in, which is rare. He's a smaller fighter, and then he just continues to go to work in here.
Well, Zach Walters getting ready here for round number 4. Michael Wood coming out with a couple here.
See, when they have the battle of the jabs, Walters can jab and not get hit. But every time that Michael Wood gets involved in throwing a punch, he gets hit.
Big one there by Walters, and he's trying to go inside.
And again, Wood is hurt. He's standing straight up again.
Michael Wood is in trouble.
He's in trouble, but Zach Walters is coming from the side with his punches. He's also vulnerable. It's a dice roll right now for Zach Walters. So far, he's come up with a yo. At 11, he's winning.
Yeah, he was rolling boxcars on that last sequence.
Now warned about the head, which is interesting. It's usually the smaller fighter who's warned about the head butting because he's trying to find room.
Walters has Wood along the ropes momentarily.
One thing that I'm sure Buddy McGirt would like to see more out of Zach Walters is for him to fire that jab. He's just pawing with the jab. He's sticking it out there. He needs to snap that punch to fully establish his range. And you know that Buddy McGirt will work with him on that.
Showing away, does that help Wood if this fight goes 7 or 8 rounds?
It could if Walters tires dramatically. But the problem is that Wood is not able to put rounds in the bank. So he's on the bad end of a decision going late into the fight. His chance then would be hope that Walters would come back to the pack. And make no mistake, Michael Wood is not doing anything wrong. He's fighting the style that is emblematic of his personality and what's brought him here. He's just in with a style that's not friendly to his.
A little bit of blood splattering on the trunks of Michael Wood. Looks like he's cut a little bit on the right side of his nose.
Now that's the slashing effect of the punches by Zach Walters.
Mouthpiece just flew out.
And because the round is at the end, let it go.
Well, that round pretty even.
Take a look at Harris. Walters on the outside. Works the body well. That's the textbook delivery here for Zach Walters. Stay outside. When you get inside, you're gambling more. But right now, he's got everything going his way. I think the judges will probably end up giving that round to him as he stays outside, works the body well, and in this sequence, just has everything going his way. excellent uppercut there by Walters, and then the right hand coming across.
Round 5.
Zach Walters and Michael Wood, and they come out for round 5. And really a big round for Michael Wood, is it not, Dave?
He's at the point that he needs something dramatic to happen because he's rapidly falling behind. And he said, I'll have to put on a show to get a close decision here. Right now, his first objective is to make it close.
And he's trying to do that right now. Maybe the best start of any round for Michael Wood here in the 5th.
And he's able to get Zach Walters backing straight up. And so he's able to walk straight to him and put some punches together. Stamina could be a big factor as this goes on. These guys who, at the end of the fight, if they're tired, they might be making those promises. Oh, please, just get me through. I'll train harder next time.
And the mouth guard is out again.
Now, we may see a stoppage here fairly soon then when it's convenient. In fact, we'll see it right now. And right now, neither fighter will complain about that. If the referee decides that a fighter is doing it deliberately, after a couple of instances, he'll take a point away. Now we have the other mouthpieces out. That came from the right hand, though, apparently. But the referee has to wait for a natural break in the action. You cannot benefit from your mouthpiece coming out.
That mouthpiece did a half gainer all the way across the ring. Well, here we get it now.
We saw 3 judges each put 9.2 up for the mouthpiece. And that was knocked out. And now the nasty cut over the left eye gets a lot worse for Michael Wood.
He is bleeding from his right eye.
And he has major problems. He might not get through here. That's it.
Down is Michael Wood.
This fight is over. It went downhill in a hurry for Michael Wood. First the eye, then he's on the floor. And the referee takes a look at 2 things. The eye, how much, actually 3 things. The eye, how tired he's getting, and the fact he was hurt by that last sequence.
Make it 9 knockouts for Zach Walters in 10 wins as a professional, Dave.
Yeah, and this was an impressive 5th round because he already had the fight going his way, but he's able to pour on the afterburners. And, you know, when that mouthpiece came out, all the years I've seen boxing, I haven't seen a mouthpiece get frequent flyer miles. But this mouthpiece went out, and then the finale for Zach Walters. Mouthpiece comes out. Take a look. That mouthpiece came flying out.
At this point, Michael Wood's just holding on.
Yeah, and then he pours it on, and he's getting a piece of the fighter. So, the big action here. And look at the leverage. Look at the balance that Zach Walters has. And it's all that the fighter can do just to hold on to him. And the referee makes a good call.
You mentioned the reach advantage early in the fight, Dave. That was a huge advantage for Zach Walters. Born in Madagascar, came to the U.S. at age 11. The son of missionaries.
That's right. Well, his mission this time was for himself. He did a nice job with that.
Mission accomplished.
Time coming right up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's the official time. 2 minutes of round number 5. Your winner by technical knockout, Zach the Jungle Boy Walters. Congratulations.
So a technical knockout for Zach Walters. He is the winner in the light heavyweight of our first half of the double main event. Zach Walters and Amy Hayes posing for photographs here. And boy, was Jungle Boy impressive in that one.
Just part of the job.
Okay, let's go to the ring. Standing by is Dave Bontempo.
All right, thank you, Matt. Well, Zach, congratulations on that nice effort. You really poured on the afterburners there.
Yeah, I did. You know, I thank the Lord Jesus Christ for giving me the energy to keep going. I mean, I owe everything to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior.
You had a 7-inch reach advantage on him tonight. Could you tell that was giving him a hard time?
Not until that last round when I started using it. Mike Woods is a tough guy. Hats off to him. He's very tough. No quitting, Mike Woods.
It took it to the last round to start using it the way you wanted it to?
Yeah, the final round, Buddy told me, Zach, use the jab, damn it. You know, I started jabbing. Started up from the jab. This round, I want you to go overtime with the jabs. So I was like, okay. And meanwhile, I noticed you forgot about the right hand. So I decided, what the heck, I'll try it. Boom! Got him real good. I saw him do a little dance. So I jumped on him and seen if it was real.
What has Buddy taught you?
Buddy, he's taught me so much. He's clarified the good things I've been doing as far as workout habits and stuff. But he's basically got me to just solidify my fundamentals. Snapping punches, moving in my head, being on balance, throwing effective combinations in the right times. Not just throwing effective combinations, you know. There's a time and a place for everything. A slip, a punch, you know, a pivot or whatever, you know. And he's taught me where and when to use those. So, such a blessing to have him with me tonight.
Congratulations. Great effort by you tonight. We'll want you to continue to grow. Let's take it back down to ringside now.
All right, thank you, David and Zach Jungle Boy Walters, victorious. TKO in the 5th against St. Louis, Missouri's Michael Wood. Dominant was the Jungle Boy out of Duluth, Minnesota.
Talk about something that we've time. Professional boxing is finally back in Duluth. Zach Jungle Boy Walters and his state light heavyweight title headline the first professional boxing card at the DECC in more than a decade. It's a 5-bout card with the UMD student in the main event. This weekend's festivities are already underway with the weigh-in slated for 7 o'clock tonight. Afterwards, you can get some pictures and autographs, so I suggest heading down there. But tomorrow's the big night for Jungle Boy. The fight starts at 7. Well, the truth in Duluth has finally arrived in town, bringing with it the first professional boxing card at the DECC since 1991. The main event of the 5-bout card features local fighter Zach Jungle Boy Walters pitted against Iowa's Jesse Iron Jaw Sanders. Not only is the truth in Duluth a first professional card in town in over a decade, but it's a good one too. Both Walters and Sanders have high knockout rates and are all but mirror images of each other, so you can count on quite the fight.
Yeah, he's here. He hasn't been here in a long time. I'm thrilled. I'm more ready than I've ever been. Real confident, and I get ready for a heck of a show. And Jesse's a big puncher. I'm a big puncher. Have to be careful in there. Be smart. I want to try and box real smart, land effective shots. We'll see how it goes, man. It's going to be fun.
The truth in Duluth. Both fighters weighed in at $173. Both have over 90% knockout rates. Tickets are still available despite setting pre-sale records for Northeast Minnesota. 7 o'clock, the fun begins. I suggest getting down. When Zach Jungle Boy Walters first started training at Horton's gym, it was located across from the DECC. He used to hit the bag looking out at the full parking lot thinking that one day it would be filled for him. Well, as they say, dreams can come true, and today was that day for Jungle Boy. He headlined the main event in tonight's Truth in Duluth, the first professional boxing card at the DECC since 1991, making his entrance, facing Jesse Iron Jaw Sanders. Second round, Jungle Boy busts Sanders in his iron jaw, knocking him down. The fight would continue. 4th round, these two get going blow for blow. Great action. The fight went all 8 rounds, and it came down to the judge's decision. Jungle Boy takes it 80-72, 79-73, and 80-72. After the fight, Sanders said for Minnesota to be proud of Jungle Boy because he's going places. He also added he's never seen anybody take a punch like that. There were 4 other bouts on the card. Earlier in the night, the first, a heavyweight fight where Travis Fulton knocked out Rory Prazak 130 into the second round. In the welterweight division, followed Scott Ball in the white trunks, knocks out southpaw Kane Pudwell in the second. Also for the middleweights, Fergus Falls native Andy Cole in the white TKO John Turner. This isn't when the fight stops, but it's a much better knockout. And in the first half of the main event, the light middleweights, Jose Leo Marino got the TKO over Armand Heath after just the second round. All in all, it was quite a successful night. Well, last night's Truth in Duluth saw not only 5 great bouts with Zach Jungle Boy Walters winning the main event by decision, but the over 3,100 fans there were also treated to the finest aspect of sports. In an age of professional sports where more and more athletes are getting into it with fans and each other, it's amazing that an event that produces a stage like this at the end of the night can set the bar when it comes to sportsmanship.
Jesse's a Class A guy. You know, I couldn't have fought a better guy than Jesse.
First time I met him yesterday, or Friday, walking into weigh-ins, he come right up to me, shook my hand, said hi. You know, that told me right off the bat, you know, what kind of person Zach Walters was. And
it's one thing to pound gloves at the start of a round, or even at the end of one. But when it happens in the middle, it's the ultimate show of respect, saying we're here to box, not just beat each other up.
Yeah, you got people like Mike Tyson that's really run boxing down, and I'm a big Tyson fan, but you know, they run the name of boxing down, and people like Zach Walters and I, you know, we'll try to give them a different image of boxing.
Mandatory team handshakes disappear after the high school level, so it's refreshing to see the winner of a fight having his hand raised by his bloody opponent and vice versa.
We were having a good time in there. At the end of the round, he'd be like, that was a great round. He'd be like, yeah, man. You walk back to his corner, I go back to mine. We're having a good time out there, you know? Just doing what we love to do.
So not only did boxing fans get 5 great bouts Saturday night, but it was capped by one of the best displays of sport possible.
The two fighters got to have respect for each other in some sense. Zach and I obviously had a lot of respect for each other, and you know, the fans don't pay good money to come watch, you know, just a brawl like that. You know, you give them a good, clean boxing match, they're going to like it more. You know, you're giving the fans what they come to see.
We played it to the bone, 8 rounds of back and forth action. It was great. I think that's what the fans wanted. That's what people pay to see.
With the record turnout for the Truth in Duluth, it's not likely to be another 14 years before you see professional boxing back in town.
Thanks, Duluth, for coming out and supporting the event. I couldn't have done without you. God bless.
Those are 2 classy boxers right there. Duluth got quite the show last night. But because of a cut over his left eye, Zach plans to lay low for a little while, Dad. But another great display of sportsmanship was when Jesse Sanders took the mic after the fight. He from Iowa said thanks to Minnesota, that the fans should be proud of Zach because he's going places in the boxing world. And I'd also like to shout out a happy Mother's Day to my mom out there.
Oh.
You're watching Eyewitness News at 6 on channels 10 and 13.
It sounds like the North End likes and wants professional boxing around here.
And it was fun to watch.
Yes.
Yeah, you could just look at those highlights and see it. Well, my grade school bully really enjoyed beating people up, and on the other hand, myself, I enjoy watching other people beat each other up, and well, so do many Northlanders, as more than 3,000 flooded into the deck to catch the venue's first professional boxing card since 1991. And, of course, watch one of their own battle and win in 8 rounds. Jungle Boy Zach Walters won by unanimous decision, but after the fight, he was less concerned with the outcome than showing his boxing skills in front of his hometown.
That was great. I just want to thank, you know, everybody that came out to support the show. You know, without a big crowd, it wouldn't have been that thrilling. I just love the reaction that Duluth had to an event like this. You know, people came out and supported the show, and I just want to say thanks for that.
More.
guys put up the ball. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event. Let's get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Get your hands up, move.
slow. Snap the gap. Relax, baby, relax. Snap the gap. How you got it?
an accidental haircut. Let's give it up for Jesse Iron John Sunday.
Anytime, guys. This is a class act. Yeah, I'm happy to be a little part of it. Ooh. You know, I should have
Here we go, the judges voted.
With you, but he knew, so he turned, and it worked out okay.
Judge number 1, 7280. Judge number 2, 7379. Judge number 3, 7380. Points in the red corner. Jesse Iron John Sanders, right here, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd just like to start out saying, the people of Minnesota are great. Just a great bunch of people. I got a call about 6 weeks ago. Chuck here asked me if I'd take this fight with Zach Walters. When he called me up and said that I had to come to Minnesota in Zach's backyard to take this fight, I kind of hesitated. So I just got back from Montero, Canada. I went up there and fought somebody in their backyard. And I tell you, the people up there was just rude as hell. They didn't treat you with any respect at all. Wouldn't say hi to you going down the road. So I thought, fights like that back and back. I sat down with my manager, Jack Bergmeyer, my corner, Jason Dawson, and Chad Holmes, and made a decision to come up here and fight Zach Walton. And I come up here and I tell you, that's probably the best decision I've ever made in my life. Zach Walton is one hell of a good fighter. Boxing, I had no idea that boy could take a punch like that. I hit this boy everything I had, and he kept coming right back. Everybody in Minnesota doesn't drop this boy because he's going somewhere. He's a hell of a fighter. Let's take it.
Sports boxing fans had a lot to cheer about tonight.
Yes, yes. As my grandpa would say, you're darn tootin', Deb. The Truth in Duluth, Part 2. We all remember Part 1 was pretty good, and so the second time around should be even better, right? I mean, they had practice. Duluth's own Zach Jungle Boy Walters, easy for me to say, taking on Boyd Peekaboo Davis in a main event action. Well, this is round 3, and Walters, his right hand knocks down Peekaboo for the first time. Round number 6. This time it's a combination that gets to Boyd Davis, and he stumbles a bit but doesn't fall down. To the final round, I know you're not supposed to do this and throw him across the ring, but I guess you can get away with it. Then Peekaboo eggs him on, and that's not a good idea. He ends up falling down again. Zach Jungle Boy Walters wins by unanimous decision and keeps the Minnesota light heavyweight title belt. And speaking of the truth, Gavin Moberg has been down at the fight all night and caught up with Zach Jungle Boy Walters after his successful title defense.
Thanks a lot, Chris. 13-1 with 10 knockouts. Zach Jungle Boy Walters. First truth in Duluth, unanimous decision. Second truth in Duluth, unanimous decision. Compare the two.
Whoa, both tough fighters. Crowd was electric both times. I like to take challenges at home. You know, I like to have the people that have seen me come up through the ranks stand behind me and support me when I'm going through my toughest fights. To compare them, Boy Davis, a much slicker fighter, much better prepared than Jesse Sanders was. Jesse Sanders was a tough power puncher that was a raw, came from the tough man tournaments. He fought with his power. Boy Davis, not as many knockouts, fought with slick counter-punching movement. You saw that tonight.
He was getting a little scrappy out there. Was this one of your toughest fights, or was this your toughest fight?
I got to rank it up there with one of my toughest fights. He challenged me in many ways. Hard to hit, came with good power punches. He was fast throughout the fight. I was hitting him with body shots, trying to slow him down, trying to minimize his movement. One of the tips, when a person has really good head movement, you hit the body because the body stays put. My head is moving, my body's put. Hit the body, slow him down, take him out. A couple times I thought he was going down, but the guy's got heart, and my hat's off to him.
Congratulations, Zach. 13-1 and still Minnesota State light heavyweight champion. Chris, back to you.
Thanks.
If the head is moving, the body stays put. Thanks, Gavin. Time to talk.
Go get him. Let's go, boys!
have the water. Thanks.
Relax, Zach. Don't duck into that punch, baby. Move around. Go. Bring that right. Lennox Lewis. Son, listen to me. Basic boxing, Zach. 1-1-2, baby. No hooks yet. That's it. Just basic boxing. Settle it down. Boxing, Zach. Come on. Just basic boxing, son. Basic boxing. Basic boxing, son. Jab him. Jab him. 1-1-2. 1, 2, come on. There you go, get back on it. That's it. Double jab him, Zach. He's hard, he's crowded. Stay your ground, Zach. That's for the win for you, Zach. Do it. Basic boxing, son. Awesome, Zach. 1, 1, 2, Zach. Basic, there you go, basic shit. That's it. God dang it. What? Hey, watch him on that break. Step over, Zach. Step over. Step over. Use your reach. Gotta fire quicker, Zach. Grab him. Body, son. Body. Let him go, would ya? Come on. Hey! Watch it. Danny, he's fucking kneeing him. Come on, Zach, stop. Double jab him, Zach. Basic boxing, son. Go. Stick it in there, Jack. Stick it. Come on. Stick it. Double jab him. Hey, he's hurt. Shoot that 1-2. Double jab him. Double jab him. Double jab him. The body, no, the body, son. The body. Lennox Lewis, to the body. To the body, Jack. Yes, there you have it. Chop him down, son. Chop him down. on, double down. Where's your basic boxing, Zach? Boxing, Zach, boxing. Move to your right, Zach, and box him. Boy, he's giving us a good bad fight. This is good. Now we gotta get him back. Dr. Reed, son. Dr. Reed. Don't force the fight, okay? Listen to me, don't force it. Stay on Olympic style almost right there. Stay down, step back and step over. And then right in your jab in your right hand before he comes in. All right, stick your jab. First thing, don't step with that first step. Just flick it. Then step with it, okay? But don't step too deep. Okay? Don't let him fight it out. Don't fight him when he's in his time. Hold him with your jab, okay? And then, That's it. Awesome, Zach. Step back. Move your feet, Zach. Move, that's it, good. That's it, move, Zach, move. Move! Here it comes, son! Move! Move! Zach. Move, son, move. There you have it. Touch him with that jab. No, move, Zach, move. There you go. Now you got it. Box him, Zach, come on, box him. Don't follow him. Step over. Yes, good boxing. Keep boxing him, Zach. Hands high, there. There we have it, son. You're listening. Move. Step aside, Zach. That's it. On the jab. All right, relax. Yeah, step your right, Zach. Go to your right, Zach. That's it. Good defense. Yes. Now step out of it, Zach. Step out of it. Let him get out the way. Don't crowd him, Zach. Watch his head. Move, Zach, move. Get back on your move. Get on your move, Zach. Move your feet, son. Move, Zach, move. Move your feet, God damn it. No. Move, Zach, move. No. Move, Zach. That's it. No, I got it. Hey, Zach, move now. Don't move. Breathe, Zach. Breathe. All right. Now you're getting settled down. Okay? How you feel? Yeah. Listen. Now see if you're doing it. You're doing the right thing. Yeah. Rick bullshit that they did fight. Man, my guard is looking around the outside. Got it. Got it. Let's get a little more body with it. Get up the hands with it. You gotta go. You gotta go. Get on your jab and move your feet, son. Move around that. What are you doing? Move your feet, son. Move your feet. That's it. That's it. Cover his mouth when he's open up that way. Move. Now bring the Lennox. After you get his hands up, bring the Lennox. Two bodies, son. Two bodies. Then hook up top. Hook up top. Whoa! That's it. Oh boy, it's crazy. Get ready. Awesome, Jack. Body, come on, son, body. Body punches to the body, son, now. Come on, both sides. Give me a couple calls. Can you give me a couple calls? Get me in front of that bag there. The bag. The call. Come on, guy, box him, Jack. Come on. Come on, box him, Jack. Come on, throw him. Speed, don't do what you speed. Speed, Zach, speed. Come on, give me combo. Speed. Yeah, he's tough, he's tough. Finish strong! Finish strong! That's it. 1, 2, and 1.
does.